Caroline from CarolineVencil.com here today with another amazing video for you. But before we get into that, be sure to like the video, comment if you have any questions, and don't forget to subscribe to the channel. We have a new video that goes out basically every single day. So let's get into it. So I got asked what my favorite apps or tools or extensions were for when I make graphics for my site. Good news, I have a bunch of them. I narrowed it down to a few of them, and truth be told, I'm very honest about my opinions inside of this video. So if you're looking for just glowing remarks, you probably won't find them all here. This is a brutally honest opinion of mine about just my opinions on the things that I use to make my graphics, to make my business run. And again, if you know anything about me, if you've been here for like 2 seconds, I love graphics. They're a lot of fun for me. So I'm going to dish on all my secrets in this video. Next up, graphics. What are my favorite tools for graphics? Obviously Canva. I really do love Canva. I used to be like very anti Canva. But probably 2 years ago, I really started playing around with it, and Canva really started upping their game. I'm like, oh, okay, we can do this. There's still plenty of things that I wish that they had that PicMonkey has. But as far as like an all-around graphics and designing platform tool that you can use, Canva, 100%. It's also one of the only things that I fully recommend people paying for the pro version. I think that they have like, it's free or it's pro. Paying for Canva Pro is the easiest $120 that I've spent ever. Just because of the fact that there's so much that you get with it. It's such an all-encompassing tool. Love it. 10 out of 10. PicMonkey is another one. If you have to choose between PicMonkey or Canva, I would go with Canva. I just would. Me personally, I have both. Because there are still some things that Canva does not have that PicMonkey does that I use regularly. For example, overlays for text. So I love to do like a textured overlay of like glitter on text. You can't do that inside of Canva. You're kind of stuck with whatever kind of frames that they had inside of Canva. And if you don't have the right font that you like, it's just not worth it. So PicMonkey does have some things that I think are better than Canva in some ways. Even there are things like adding shadows and such to text and to images and such. It is really a lot more comprehensive, in my opinion, on PicMonkey than it is on Canva. A lot more customizable. I just really, when it comes to like designing fonts, I make almost all of my logos inside of PicMonkey still. I just do. There's still so much things that Canva could really work on. And so I still keep PicMonkey. But if you're not using a lot of textures, if you're not doing a lot of designing with fonts, don't worry about even looking at PicMonkey. Just go with Canva. There. My e-cover maker is another thing that I really like still. I have the yearly plan with my e-cover maker, and I don't think I'm going to re-up it right now, but that's another conversation. My e-cover maker, I get to make covers for ebooks and binders and stuff that look really legit. One of the things that I don't like about Canva's frames is that when I'm trying to make, like, if I want to make a binder, if I want to show people, I want to show people my budget binder. I want them to see that it's spiral bound. I want them to see that it's printed out. I don't want them to think that it's like a bound professional book. I want them to see the 3 rings here, or the spiral bound stuff. I don't want them to think that it is, you know, like a printed book that they could get from Barnes and Noble. So that's where kind of my e-cover maker comes in. You do not have to buy it for the whole year. You can pay for it by project. So I think that each project is $5 or something. So if you really wanted to, you could. I don't think that it's mandatory, but I'm a graphics person, so I prefer to kind of have that mock-up. So there's that. And then there is WhatFont, which is an extension. I can actually, like, if it's over here it is. WhatFont. So while I'm on sites and I've clicked on WhatFont, if you've ever been on a site and you're like, gosh, what is that font? Now you can know. Some of these, because they're inside of Canva, it's kind of it's more difficult to see what it is. Like that one right there, that doesn't make any sense. But if you're looking up here, you can see Canva Sans. They have their own font. If we go to, click over here to my blog, Arial, Poppins, you can check and see what it is and what. So you can also not just see what it is, but you can also see the size of the font as well, which I think is pretty cool if we're being completely honest. Like, so that you can kind of, if you ever go to someone's site and you're like, that's so loud outside, I'm so sorry. If you ever go to someone's site and you're like, gosh, that font is so pretty, I love it, how do I find out what it is? Well, good news. What font will help you to do that? And then there is Go Full Page. This is what I use to take full page screenshots when I'm trying to do like a dissection of a sales page, or if I'm trying to show a screenshot for the Creative Entrepreneur Society membership so that you can see what it is like inside of the lead pages that you get each month. I'm going to use Go Full Page. Let's see if this will work here. Oh, it might not. Oh, it might. So what this little Pac-Man fella, I think that, oh, can you guys see it? Oh, you can't. I'm not scrolling. This is Go Full Page. Dang it. But it's literally a little Pac-Man guy, and it will literally take a video of, or a picture of the entire page until the scroll stops. Yes. And it's really, really awesome for trying to discover more things on like sales pages that you like, trying to kind of, I backwards engineer everything. So whenever I see someone's sales page that I adore, I'm going to go to Go Full Page and I'm going to print it out and I'm going to go through it with a fine-tooth comb and isolate what parts of it I loved, what parts of it I want to kind of emulate for myself. Obviously not copying, but if somebody has a full page design where it's like, it's a mock-up and it slides in at the same time that this one slides in, I love that. Or if somebody uses like bold text out of nowhere and it really draws your eye, and I love that, I want to see it. I want to know why my brain works that way. But yes, yeah, it's a lot faster than looking at the code source. Yeah, I did that too. It takes a long time. But what font and Go Full Page, those are some really awesome ones as well for the graphic side. All right, guys, I hope that helped you so much. Remember to like this video. If you have any questions, leave them in the comments and I will do my best to get back to them. And don't forget to subscribe to the channel so that you never miss a video. And I will see you guys next time. Bye.